Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dissing Disabilities, where we discuss issues about disability and knock down barriers one issue at a time. I'm R. Michael Schlesinger, your host, and today we're continuing our series on the IEP process. Today we're going to be talking about who qualifies for an IEP, what happens if you do qualify, and what happens if you don't. First of all, who qualifies for an IEP? Any child that has a developmental disability, and there are 13 disabilities, and I'm going to insert a chart, and the chart that you see on your screen is any one of these 13 disabilities will determine whether the IEP team will grant an IEP. Now, who can make a request for an IEP? There's one of four people. Obviously, a parent can do that, and then a counselor, a doctor, or anyone else who's involved in the child's educational process who deems it necessary, where they see the child as struggling. Now, what happens if your child gets an IEP? They say, yes, he's qualified. The school district has an obligation to, within 15 days, give you a list of people who are going to be on the IEP team. It is not a list of individual names, it is who will be on the team, meaning by title. In other words, a behavioral therapist, a speech therapist, psychologist, etc. Then they go ahead and they have an additional 45 days to write the IEP. What happens if you don't get an IEP? If you don't get an IEP, this is where you have to exert your rights, and I know it can be daunting at times, but I strongly urge you to do so. What you do is, number one, grab all of your child's evidence that shows that he or she is struggling. Put that together. Once you have that, obtain an independent evaluation from a psychologist or a counselor or someone that can do testing for your child and get the evaluation done. Now, keep in mind that the school district will let you do the evaluation. The question becomes whether or not they will accept the evaluation. Most times they will, sometimes they won't. I just want to make sure that you know the downsides of all this. Once you have the evaluation in your hand and you have your child's work, what I want you to do is contact the district and be very firm. I know this is daunting, but you've got to be clear. You must be clear, and here's what you need to say. I need to schedule a meeting for my child's IEP because it was denied. And you must tell them that you want someone in power at that meeting and that you have evidence that shows that your child definitely needs an IEP, an individual educational plan, and that you want to schedule a meeting. 99 times out of 100, they will come through with your request. That is what you do when you don't get an IEP. I hope that this information has been very helpful. Again, I know it's daunting. If you need to refer to anything, you can always buy my book by requesting it through me, through my email. My email is rob@specificallyspeaking. Please send me questions, comments, topics for the show. Also leave a message at the bottom of the screen. We want to hear your feedback. And most importantly, please subscribe. That helps us grow. Until next time, have a great day and be empowered.